What the? Holy shit, it's freezing. Why am I so cold? Oh, fuck. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a great day so far. If not, I hope it gets better. Today, I'm going to be answering some of the most frequently asked questions I get. What is my dream car? My dream car is a GC8 WRX, which I so gratefully and excitingly was able to purchase last year in December. And it was the best moment of my absolute life. If you want more videos on that or more information on that, let me know in the comments. Next question is, how many pets do you actually have? So funny thing about this is when I was living at my parents' house, I believe we had 7. We had 4 dogs, 2 cats, and a bearded dragon. And then once I moved out, I took 3 of those animals, because 3 of them are mine. Machete, who's cuddled off asleep behind me. And I have a ragdoll cross, I don't know what the cross is, cat. The cross is actually her dad, which is our family cat. Funny story about that is he slept with one of the neighborhood cats, and then they had a litter, and they're like, hey, your cat impregnated our cat. Do you want one of the babies? And we're like, okay. And then I have a bearded dragon, which is my dream pet. I got her, I think we're coming on 5 years, 6 years even, 5 years. I think it's 5 years. So I think I had her the same amount of time I've had the IS200. My sister ended up getting 2 more cats. So they're 2 little kittens. They're so freaking adorable. And we still have our family cat. We don't know how he's still alive. He has definitely surpassed his 9 lives. I don't understand how he's still alive. Okay, next question is, how old am I? I am 24. I turned 24 on February 10th this year. So yeah, I'm 24. Next question is, what cars do you actually have? And the reason I get this question is because I make so many different videos of different cars in my content, and no one understands, like, is that car mine? Is that someone else's car? Is that a friend's car? Essentially, me and Daniel combined have 7 cars total. We have 1 combined car, which is the BMW X5. Then I have the WRX GC8, the Sportivo, and the Lexus IS200. And then Daniel has the Evo 6, the VRX Mirage, and the Pajero. If you want to see the full video on all of those, I did release one a couple weeks ago of like our whole 7 car tour. So head over to that because it's actually a really good video. Addition to that question is, am I planning to get any more, or is there anything in the works right now for another car? Right now, no. I feel like we've hit a limit, especially for where we're living. We have 2 cars in the garage, 3 cars on the driveway, and 2 cars on the road. So it's a little excessive. If anything, I would like to get a bike next. And like, I do want more cars, but at this moment, I'm not eager for anything in particular. I would love a GU Patrol Ute. Again, I don't even go out, like I work from home, so it's not a necessity, and it'd be more so for fun. I have my daily, I have my project, and I have my fun car. So I've literally got the best of 3 worlds, I guess you could say, because I've got, yeah, I just don't have a full drive. Is my favorite color pink? I love how I have to answer this. Yes, my favorite color is pink. Like, a lot of people think like you might just like the color pink. No, like my actual color, my actual favorite color is pink. I have pink hair, I have a pink heart. Everything I have is pink. My diary is pink, my pen is pink, but it was never always like that. Once upon a time, I was a deeply depresso espresso and going through adolescence, and my favorite color was actually black. And all the artists would know that black isn't actually a color, it's a shade. So if you want to get technically my favorite shade was black. After I met Daniel, things started to change and my mental health got better, and I started taking interest in the color pink. I don't know, it's just like a psychological thing that happens. A lot of girls go through it. It's really bizarre. What are my plans for the Lexus IS200? So I do have a video coming out very, very soon on essentially what all my plans are. You can find that on my Instagram if I have posted already. If I haven't, it will be coming very soon. It was a big I guess time period where, like I said in that video, it wasn't main priority. And since I got on a daily, which I had never had a daily before, everything sort of like started to change. Wanted to take the IS200 off the road just to protect it a bit, because it was a literal daily for 4 years straight. It got a lot of road time, so I wanted to give it a break, and so that way I could like improve it and work on it and fully put time into it that it deserved. I have a lot of things that I want to do to the car and a lot of plans that I am going to do to the car. It's more so just making sure I prioritize time and finances, see where it goes from here. But there are things in the works for the IS200, and you will see a lot more content about it, and I'm super excited. But yeah, if there's anything that you want to see in particular, please let me know. You guys would know if you've been here from the start, I have no mechanical sympathy when it comes to that car.
Stop. Hold this. I'm in reverse. Hold this.
And it just makes it so much more enjoyable to drive, because when I drive the Rexy, I'm like, oh my god, I'm terrified, like someone's going to crash into me or I'm going to cause an accident. I don't know, just like I'm just overly anxious, because like I'm just overly anxious driving that car, because it's my dream car and I spent a lot of money on it, and I just don't want anything to happen to it, so I don't push it. Whereas the IS200, I'm like, you know what I mean? How long have me and Daniel been together for? So interesting enough, I don't talk about a lot of my relationship on the internet, because there's not really an opportunity to, I guess you could say. Like no one really sparks up that conversation. Yeah, it doesn't really like come up very often. But when people meet us and to start like, you know, hanging out with us, they're like, wait a second, how long have you guys known each other for? And me and Daniel will have been together for 10 years in June this year. We met when we were 14. Yeah, it was just like absolute bliss from there, like not gonna lie. It was just like a miracle, honestly, I'd have to say. It's really weird because I've never like actually properly spoken about me and Daniel meeting before. But if you want to know a little bit more about that, I guess let me know. We didn't go to school together. We weren't in like the same friend group or did extra curriculum. We literally lived an hour and 10 minutes away from each other. Completely different schools, like completely different world. Yeah, it was crazy. And we're now engaged. We got engaged, I don't even remember. I want to say 3 years ago. Probably 3 years this year, I don't remember. Whenever they find out we're engaged, they're like, oh, when's the wedding? We're not fussed right now. Like honestly, we're gonna be together for the rest of our lives. Like we know it's nothing's ever gonna bring us apart. That's that. What's my nationality? I am Argentinian and Maltese. My dad is Argentinian. My mom comes from the Maltese side. So my mom is half Australian, half Maltese. What do I do for work? This is a big question that people always ask me, like, what do you do? Like, what is it that you actually do for work? Like, how do you make money? And that's so fair to ask, because obviously you see me doing a range of different things. Essentially, I have 2 businesses and I also do content creation. So I run a beauty business where I do brows, lashes, spray tans, teeth whitening, just like along that line. I have my clothing brand, which I started out of high school, which is a clothing brand and magazine company now. I've created the first ever fashion and automotive magazine, which I love taking that label because it is the best concept I've created. Content creation, I want to say I do full time, but like I do everything full time. So like I just do everything all the time. Like I'll be working on my brand in the morning, and then I'll start taking on clients at lunchtime, or then I'll do clients at night, and then I'll be like editing videos. So like I essentially just a business owner full time. That's just how I like to say it. In content creation, there are brands that pay me or send me things to talk about, make reviews on, or make videos about. And I also help with small business startup as well. So I help people start up their small businesses and help with content creation, help with setting up like their Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, things like that, and just get the ball rolling for them. I also do logo creation. I do drawing commissions. I do like a range of different things. Like I love to be busy and I love working creatively. So yeah, I just do a bunch of different things, but my main three is the beauty business, clothing brand, and content creation. If you want me to talk more about those things in a different video, I've tried a lot of different business avenues like Facebook Marketplace, buy and sell, drop shipping, print on demand. Like I've literally tried probably everything you possibly can to make business outside of a 9-to-5, or to make money outside of a 9-to-5. And if you want me to go a little bit more in detail about that, I'd be more than happy to. I love business more than the next person. Oh, I absolutely love talking about business. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And last but not least is, where do I want to be in 5 years? So this one is really, really important to me. And I guess this is more of a question that I ask myself a lot too. But a lot of people ask me, you know, what's your plans? Like, where do you want to take your business? Do you want to get married? Do you want kids? Things like that. Like, I'm basically summing up all the questions that people ask me in the what do you want in 5 years, because all of it relates to within the next 5 years for me. Essentially, I would like to build my own house or have my own home. I want kids, and I want to get married, and I want to be financially free. Like that's that's pretty much it. Like I'm not a big person on traveling. If I travel, that'd be great. But like, I'm not gonna, you know, hate my life if I don't go traveling. There are specific countries I would like to visit, and I know there's countries that Daniel would like to visit, which we will end up, you know, getting to do over the course of our life together. But my main goals right now is basically get into my own house and, you know, have that sort of freedom to be in my own space, and no one can really take that away from you besides the bank. Financial freedom is a big one that everybody wants, obviously, and not having kids right now is going to assist in getting there. So when we have kids, we can just enjoy having kids and enjoy their lives and help and, you know, bring them up into a good life. But yeah, building on my businesses, financial freedom, and just, yeah, being with Daniel and living life a little bit. So that's what I want in the next 5 years. And Daniel's is essentially the same. We both have very similar life paths and wants and goals, so it makes that 10 times easier. Cars are always going to be there. Bikes are always going to be a part of my life. So yeah, that's just inevitable, you know. So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that's given you a bit more of an insight on who I am. If you want to know anything else about me, if you have any other questions, please let me know, put it in the comments. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.